Welcome back to an episode of Wrestling Around, where this week we're finally getting back on the NWO Inception train. We're doing WCW Slamboree 1997. Before we get into that, joining me, as always, is the world famous Sir Pete. Sir Pete, how are we doing?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Are you happy? You're obviously our resident WCW critic. Are you happy that we're back doing WCW?
This is classic WCW, isn't it? Starts very good, and it just goes downhill, doesn't it?
Oh, we're not going to be agreeing on this podcast.
No, we're not. We never do.
I can't believe you just said it starts very good.
2 matches start very good.
You are just the internet in a person.
You are just.
I've got a Porky Peters update though.
Have you lost any weight?
Pounds.
You've lost 3 pounds.
Lost 3 pounds last week.
Is that because somehow your hair fell out?
No. No. Just lost 3 pounds.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Although,
what have you been doing to lose the weight?
It's been walking.
Eating 1,600 calories a day. And a shitload of walking.
Yeah. You only eat 1,600 calories
honestly, I do not feel hungry at all. There was one day I felt hungry, and that's because I was at work and somebody got hash browns and beans and sat next to me, and then the person on the other side got a bacon sandwich. So it just made
both of them meals are more than 600 calories, probably.
I did get a Mackey's on yesterday, which was a lot.
1,600 calories. That ain't enough.
So I've been eating, and I've been doing a shitload of walking. Let me.
Yeah,
we're going to be joined on the podcast in a couple of weeks by anorexic Peters.
I've got the stones to get off, and it's just maintaining. I only did 2.6k today. I did 5k on Saturday, nearly 4k the other day, 6.5 the other morning, 4.48 the other morning, 5 the other morning. I got out before I work from home.
That's good.
Got out for an hour or so. Although my pacer is no longer connecting with my MyFitnessPal for some reason. It's unsunk, and now I have lost all my steps on it, and calories have gone up. Calories burnt have gone out the window, so I have to manually do it.
Sure.
I still can't believe anybody can survive on 600 calories.
Honestly, I have not felt hungry apart from that one day.
Yeah, as long as you have protein, it's all right, isn't it?
I made the other day turkey meatballs.
Turkey meatballs.
They were fantastic.
Terry Pete's gobbling down turkey balls there. That's
turkey balls.
Goodness sake.
I made a coconut chicken.
That's just what he said.
Thai green chicken curry and bacon and sweet potato hash.
And what are you eating these out of a thimble?
No, just normal portion sizes.
I'm not having that. Didn't the average meal have to have like 2,500 calories a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, to sustain that. So if you need less, don't you? If you're trying to lose weight.
And if you want to lose a pound a week, although I've managed to lose 3, then yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah.
But I think
you're eating all the wrong food. What you need to be eating is some chicken. And
that's not where I thought he was going.
No, chicken, homemade potatoes all done in the air fryer. And then just cover them in paprika. Or you can just have mince and again potatoes.
I see where he's going. Yeah, that's very good. I might do that actually. I might get Boss Man to sign that one up.
I would have put good money on that.
Yeah, Ross likes what the hell's a Boss Man?
I have no idea what you're on about.
Yeah,
we'll tell you off. In fact, he's going to listen. They're Bobson's meals.
That is what I thought.
That is what Bobson is eating.
Yeah, I was expecting him to say chicken and then cover it in a lot of gluten.
Yeah, I was as well. And then when he said potatoes and paprika, I was like, I know where he's gone with it.
I was expected to say like a sandwich or something.
Yeah, so was I. But no, I quite enjoyed that curveball. But I took my hat.
If you have my friend lost a lot of weight by eating raw chicken. You should try that.
What? Shit yourself? I've heard that diet's just called shit yourself.
You could lose a stone in like a fucking day.
You could also.
I did that. I drank the tap water and back.
Yeah, go to India and you lose loads of it.
Yeah, that's true.
You sure? I did once to fair. I put it all. I just lost. I came back like neutral. I think I put so much on. Staying in that hotel for 2 weeks. I lost it all in the last 2 days. That was good. Yeah, that's all.
I'll give you another Porky update next week.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's
We'll be
good,
able to,
yeah.
if you turn on the side, soon we'll be able to see you, will we?
I'm trying to smash a
A flat
10k
stand
walk.
line?
I'm trying to find a route that'll do me 10k's worth of walking before work one morning.
No, you can do it. Yeah, you do
I
it.
reckon
Go
I can do
down.
I reckon if I can wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, it'll give me enough time to go do it.
Yeah, go to Ross's.
That's not 5.
I don't
That's
want
not
to be
10k.
Yeah, walk to
Come here.
Ross's.
Come here, you will not be invited in.
Walk to Ross's.
I'll
Just
probably
slam on the
wake you
door.
up.
Yeah.
Right. Well, congratulations to
Thank you.
Peters.
I'll
Yeah,
keep
walk to Ross's. Use his multi-gym thing, so someone's using it at least.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I don't like, to be fair, I don't like my multi gym.
It's rubbish.
Yeah, and it is. And if I could have gone back, it was the first. I did right. When I did what everybody does when they make a gym at home, they all go out and buy a multi gym because you think, yes, this will save space. And then you buy the multi gym, and after about a month, you think, what an absolute colossal waste of money this is.
Just walk everywhere. It's great. Walk is brilliant. There's actually a thing as well called walking is brilliant, which is to do with men's mental health.
Yeah,
It's another story in itself. But yeah, walking's great.
Yeah.
Right. Also joining us is a world-class wrestling journalist, Aaron. Aaron, how are we doing?
Still tired.
Ah,
Have you
Not
not
had any
caught up
sleep
on your
since
sleep in
Monday.
2 days?
No, I haven't hardly any. Can't sleep. Can't sleep at the moment. Don't know what's up with me.
Too hot?
No, just before the heat wave even started, just can't sleep.
I had an issue with sleep last night. Woke up at 4, didn't go back to sleep till 5:30. Alarm went off at 6:15. Gross.
Did you probably woke up at 4 because you always wake up at 4 and you probably played Football Manager for an hour and a half?
No, I didn't. I was genuinely trying to get back to sleep. So I'd
Probably
only
walk-
gone
Open
to
the
bed.
cans, woke everyone else up. The house.
Oh,
No,
when
3 shits in the first 20 minutes. Being out.
are you three going to Cardiff?
It's in September.
Yeah,
These
but
two are sharing a room. I'm bunking with Phil.
Yeah, I need to take my snore strips out.
Yeah, or there might be one less member of the podcast coming back from Cardiff.
Oh, but that would be just do a big bang or something there. Say Peters no longer has his head.
Crippler crossface.
I have genuinely once made Say Peters tap out that.
You have? Yeah, I almost snapped my back. I've also busted my thumb open with a leg drop.
That's true. Yeah.
Me and Lou once got Terry Peters in a crippler crossface and an angle lock.
Yeah.
Did you?
Then you got your balls out.
Oh, you did, yeah.
Went to a party the other week.
Great balls out.
Got classically Terry Petered. And my other half sent a picture of me very hungover the next morning. Had a hole in my pants. Everyone saw my balls hanging out the bottom of them.
Yeah, it's happened before. Probably the same pants, not Terry, even though it's like 10 years ago.
Your partner told us about this, and apparently all your pants are like that because you
4
don't
pairs.
buy new pants.
4 pairs, got gooch holes in them.
Gooch holes.
And I think the exact words you was there. Well, the first one that comes to mind was Terry took a nap in his bed, and his partner thought he was a corpse. She thought he was dead. So that's which is my favorite story of all time. Second one is he was apparently asleep, and all she could see when he was laying on it was because he's got these. These are big. Well, maybe on small.
I think it's these pants I've got on actually.
They've got a hole in the crotch. All she could see was arsehole and Terry Peters' balls.
And a bit of
Asshole
shaft.
and balls.
Yeah.
That's
What was
all
left then? What were you wearing? A miniskirt?
I've got them on now.
After a while.
I've got them on now.
I don't.
them
Oh,
out.
you didn't have to show us.
I know it's impressive, isn't it?
I think we had to release a video this week.
I can't believe we've just all seen the Terry Peters' wasp vagina.
Yeah.
If you've not listened to Monday, go back to that
Good
one.
running joke, that, yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that's what we do. It's going to be condescending. Might as well get some jokes from you this week.
Oh, yeah.
And joining me as well, Lou Yarria.
I'm here. I got a hangover this morning after three pints. So
That's good. That's impressive.
that's how old I am now. Fucking.
What were you
honestly,
drinking out nice?
I got all session pills that were under 4%. 3 different ones.
What has happened to you?
There was a Beavertown neck oil, salt jute, and then I think it was one Kexel Brewery's Virtuous, which might have been a bit stronger, like 4.2, 4.3 or something. But
Oh, you go steady.
I fell in this morning. I woke
When
up.
you say you had 3 pints as well, I imagine it was over like 8 hours.
It was over. It's over about 3 hours, to be fair. But yeah, I had to stop off on the way into work and get some Barocca.
I had a Hariska margarita last week.
How's that?
Basically, it's a margarita, but with a spicy rim.
Ah.
That's when I got
spicy rims.
when I got classically Terry Petered and was
So
asked
that's
to
just
leave.
any Terry Peters margarita.
Was at my friend's house and was asked to leave.
Let's leave your friend's house.
Yeah, because I was spewed on his bathroom.
Yeah, before he got drunk though, he turned
Ross,
up.
what did he do at your house? Yeah.
He's not allowed in my house.
Not anymore, at least.
Not with those pants.
He turned up. He hadn't even drank, and he was asked to leave immediately.
Yeah.
He saw me out the window and just went, no.
Yeah. It turns out he saw the wrong WhatsApp. That's why he turned up.
Ah.
Lou, since when did you become the oldest person on the?
Honestly, over lockdown, I just didn't really drink much. I was honestly right. I was gonna have a beer tonight, but I only had like Lagunitas, and it's like 6.2% in it, and I was like, not again. Can't go into work. I'm over 2 days in a row. So
Lagunitas at like 330 mils as well.
yeah, it's only a small one. I was like, can't risk it, can I? Can't risk it. But yeah, because I'm also like Terry. I'm also hitting the gym and trying to lose weight. But
Yeah, I see you.
my scales
I
are
see you
broke.
strap.
My scales are
see you
broke, so I'm
striving.
doing it vibes only. Just seeing
I see you
if
strap.
I feel fair afterwards.
And your fitness pal, 'cause you're my only friend
Yeah.
on my fitness pal.
No. But yeah, it always goes through as
Forgotten.
weight training, even though it's CrossFit.
Oh god, how do you know somebody does CrossFit? Because I just fucking told you.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you. Tell everyone.
Yeah, because you weird CrossFit cult.
I wear my CrossFit t-shirt. I don't know. I've just got to play one on today.
Doesn't Seth Rollins do CrossFit?
You did. That's how I got into it. Yeah, Seth Rollins.
And Bob Roode's back.
Hello, Russ.
Sounds
I've been
rude.
to the North Pole on important business.
Early in it.
Why does Bob Roode sound like William Regal?
It was glorious.
Have you ever heard Bob Roode speak?
Yes, I'm speaking right now. So that's good. Yeah, he's back.
I can confirm that's how he sounded when he was telling AJ Styles on a WWE Ride On that he don't like egg yolks.
Yeah, obviously you
Or egg
sound
whites.
different. You sound different, don't you? Like on TV.
Yeah.
They've all got voice changes in those WWE microphones.
I just didn't realize Bob Roode voiced Santa off South Park.
That's not me. Just we sound very similar because it's from Canada, isn't he? It's close enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's enough, Paul.
Right, should we do wrestling?
Yes, let's do some
Have
wrestling.
you watched it, Bob?
No.
Fuck off, then.
Yes, Bob.
Cheers, Bob. Thanks for coming. WCW Slamboree 1997. It's been a while since we've done a WCW show.
Right. You're very lucky that I've got this because I almost started watching 98. And I was like, this video package is a bit better than last time. And I thought, hang on, why is it advertising Bret Hart in 97? Don't even, shit. So genuine.
you thought you was watching 97?
Yeah, genuine. I had clicked on 98, by mistake. And then it was advertising Bret Hart. I was like, why is it Bret Hart in like May 97? What's that about? And then I realized I was watching the wrong one. But if that genuine Bret Hart hadn't been in that thing, could have probably watched the full pay-per-view and saw Bret Hart match, and would have been watching the wrong one again.
Anybody else ever watched the wrong pay-per-view?
No.
No, it's just
twice
it-
now.
it was just
Terry,
me.
I thought
It
so.
was me for the TNA one, wasn't it?
Yeah, just thought so. Yeah. So this happened on May 18th, 1997 at the
Oh fuck.
Independence
God.
Arena, Charlotte, North Carolina. 9,643 people there. Lou,
You don't know.
what were they having to eat and drink?
I'll tell you, Ross. I will tell you what they were having. Well, Ross, I'll tell you now. The Independence Arena, it was called, is now the Bojangles Coliseum. Bojangles, of course, being a restaurant chain.
The best name of any arena we've had so far.
Yeah, which includes fast food, including fried chicken, biscuits, and French fries. So I'm going to assume you can get Bojangles at the Bojangles Arena, but then can you? We'll find out. We'll go on the menu. Because I don't remember at the Smoothie King Center. I feel like I would have got a smoothie. You know, I went to the Smoothie King Center if there was one available.
Surely
So
not.
That's
Surely
well,
they would have
it would 100% would have been the shit Terry would pull if he was there.
What?
at the Smoothie King Center, you would definitely get a smoothie.
Yeah,
You'd walk up, look real pleased with yourself, and then strip over a German guy.
and then be Porky Peters. That's why I've got a smoothie because I'm cutting the weight.
Plan your visit.
Maybe the smoothie might more than 600 calories.
Concessions. Here we go.
Well, I've still got 1,000 left to go. Then haven't I?
I've heard the Bojangles is good though. Actually, you can get Bojangles. So you get chicken supreme, seasoned fries, a hot dog, snacks, candy, popcorn, craft beer, domestic beer, wine, and non-alcoholic beverages. Red Line Club. It looks good.
That'd be the one for you, then, wouldn't it? The old non-alcoholic beverages.
Pulled pork, yeah, it will be these days, Ross.
Is this ever seen? Right, just to go back onto your drinking habits because I find it hilarious. Is it? I feel like you've gone downhill ever since you got them two pinters of the IPA.
That could have been it. That. I had a lot to drink that night, actually. I don't think because I had a lot of whiskey and apple juice there. No, I've not been able to drink a lot. I went out with a guy at work. He doesn't listen to the podcast, but I'll name drop him. A guy, a fella called Reese. He was like, Lou, we're going for a pint after work. I think we were meant to record on Friday evening. And I was like, yeah, I'll go. Then for whatever reason, we weren't going to record. And I was like, well, I've got no reason to go home now. And like 8 pints later, I was still there. And I was like, I went back into work on the Monday. And I had a meeting with Reese at like 10 a.m. And the first thing I said was like, fuck you. You ruined my weekend. And yeah, I don't think I've been able to drink since then, really. I don't know. Just, yeah. But I went out with you last night. I had like 4.5. I had to give up on a fifth thing.
I bet the arena works on what I've just seen on Twitter, which is probably the greatest thing I've ever seen. Somebody eating tuna pasta out of a tin of Quality Streets, an actual old school Quality Streets tin.
Was it you?
It's not me. It's not me.
Was it someone who went to...
You can't have the pasta.
So it's no context, Brits.
Right, we're doing Slamboree 997. For some strange reason, they put Harlem Heat on the pre-show. Really annoyed me. And then we got
because Booker T swore in it in the last one we watched. He's getting punished, getting buried. For his,
Then he'll lose his teeth somewhere. Yeah. And then we got a really, 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 really. I mean, it's 1997. Yeah, this video package was out in the 70s. It was the worst video package I think I've ever seen. All about the NFL. They've got 2 NFL stars later on. Terrible.
Wait till you get to 98. That one's an absolute hoot.
I don't. It's like an absolute time warp. The 90s was not like that.
I didn't write anything about this, so I imagine it was terrible. They're not very good opening packages. I don't think we've seen a good WCW opening video package, have we, from this run of pay-per-views?
Can I just stop you there?
Apart from the Alcatraz one, yeah.
Can I stop you there?
Dudes.
And when they were taking the bins out, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Oh god,
dustbin trucks, greatest.
I think that just proves my point of how bad they are.
It's 10 minutes of
what do you mean?
Refuse collection.
Don't worry, listeners, because he's wrong though.
Yes.
We get Tony Schiavone, Bobby Heenan, and Dusty Rhodes on commentary. The first match then, obviously Terry Peters is his favourite match of all time because he's the internet wrapped up. It's Steven Regal versus Ultimate Dragon, who for the WCW TV title, Dragon is the champion. Mike Tenay joins us on commentary because the other 3 don't have a clue about anything that's not Hulk Hogan or NWO. This was 16 minutes long.
It was brilliant.
It was brilliant.
Oh, I loved it. Ultimo Dragon, I liked him in the last pay-per-view, and I thought it was fantastic here as well. And he's against Regal. Oh, cream in the pants. Great stuff.
Have we watched the same match?
Yeah, you must have fallen asleep there.
This was so boring.
This was great.
What are you talking about here?
Read.
What made it great?
I like Ultimo Dragon. I think he's great. I think he's really high flying.
In this match?
Yeah, I thought he was great. And Sonny Ono at the end as well. What a twist. It's got everything.
Drama, stakes. Everything you want. I'm Peters. I thought it was great.
Give over.
One of the greatest WCW matches.
Give over.
Of all time, I think.
I'm not having it.
Ultimo Dragon balances in the corner upside down. What a man. What a dragon. Better than Ricky the Streamboat. For me.
What's his name?
Ricky the
Dreamboat's dragon.
That's it, Ricky the Dreamboat's dragon.
Yeah.
Ultimo's dragon is better.
Regal was, is a brawler, wasn't he? He won like
he didn't even brawl in this match.
Yeah, he won Lord Steve Regal. He was just
Steven Regal, yeah.
And then the Titantron said Steve Regal. It was even more casual.
Casual Regal.
Regal.
Was he even casual at the end of this year when he became a builder? Or was that next year?
I think that was his 1 year in WWE, wasn't it? Yeah.
Was that next year? Or was that?
But I could really sense the essence of the Blackpool Combat Club coming out in this match, Russ. I could really sense the foundations. And Tony Khan, he's so smart, Tony Khan, that he was watching this. And he was like, he took out elements of Regal's character in this match and put them, fused the styles together. They're really just carrying on the same storyline. Good long-term booking by Tony Khan.
Because all I saw in this match was a lot of shit rest holds.
Technical wrestling, I think you'll find.
There was a stupid line from commentary there. I don't know who said it. Regal's clearly going for the
probably Dusty.
Regal's clearly going for the win here. Well, of course he is.
Yeah, it's Dusty.
Both fucking going for the win.
It's just Dusty Rhodes, the Michael Owen of wrestling commentators.
There's only two good things in this full match, where it was Regal absolutely no sold the crossbody, where he just literally walked away from him. And then Ultimate Dragon has a great moonsault.
Yeah. See, more reason to love him.
Yeah,
that is it though.
Fuse the technical and lucha styles.
Big old pop for Regal at the end as well, wasn't
there? It was. Yeah,
it was a huge pop for Regal.
Yeah.
Sonny Ono kicked Dragon in the head, and then Regal won it after his Regal stretch. That was it. 16 minutes.
Classic.
Depends on one person that stayed very quiet throughout this. Aaron, what are your feelings on this match?
It's all right. Not great. Not as strong as the classic WCW openers.
I agree.
Me. I just felt it was a bit too slow paced for a typical WCW opener on a pay-per-view. For me.
Mm-hmm. No, it could have been flippy. It could have been
Entertaining. That could have been a thing.
Give over.
Yes, you're a disgrace.
You said this was one of your favorite matches because you like.
Not the greatest WCW matches of all time.
He was like, "It's great, loved it," and then I asked you why, and you just said, "Well, he stood on his head in the corner.
Yeah, he does flippy shit and flies about. He's great.
He's not great.
Big pop for Regal. What more do you want? A heel turn.
What more do I want? Maybe I'll want some wrestling.
It's like an episode of Coronation Street, but good
drama. I just love the drama.
Big Dave loved it as well.
Oh, but yeah, of course it is.
3 3/4.
Oh, he's fucking wrong.
Yes, thank you.
I just pumped through it. That's all. Just copy the catchphrase.
It's 1.5 at best, isn't it?
It is.
No. It's better than that, I thought.
About 1 3/4.
I had to give it 3.
No. Peter's obviously going to get 7.
6.5.
All the catchphrases coming out. What are you going to do?
Put a pin in it.
Glorious. Classic. They're all coming out.
It's like when it's like a 6-pack challenge, everyone runs in, does the finishes.
I need my own catchphrase, don't I?
Yeah. Scoop. Yeah, you suck, to be fair.
I'm trying to fill the catchphrase.
The next match then is
Lulu. And that's a certified scoop. No.
Ice cream scoop.
But that's it. You don't even do the seltzer alarm or whatever it is anymore, because you can't drink anymore.
I don't drink. I had seltzer for a while, actually.
I was looking at seltzer in the supermarket the other day.
I've not had it for a while, to be fair.
Last time I had it was was it the Christmas show, the 2-year anniversary? 2-year anniversary on it, where I was kind of angry. Yeah.
I've got loads of it in my
that's every week in it.
Drinks fridge.
Yeah, see, I need a drinks fridge. When I move house, I'm going to get a drinks fridge.
I used to have a drinks fridge and it leaked and ruined my worktop.
Ours is just a full-size fridge that we use
Yeah.
for drinks.
Just an old fridge, yeah.
And I could do with a drink.
So it's one of those little can ones with a fan in the back.
Yeah.
It was
Can't
You
go
got-
with it.
it was a
USB.
Carlsberg one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a Carlsberg one that I had back in the day.
I had to throw my husky fridge out.
Yeah, you did have a husky one.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Start working. So in fact, I didn't turn it on for 7 years. That's why I stopped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bet it stank. Didn't it?
Yeah, well, no, because you keep the doors up and it doesn't smell.
Yeah,
as
they
much.
don't rub all either, do they?
I'll tell you what, I've been to the gym this afternoon. I took my shoes off halfway through the news episode. Fucking hell, I knocked myself out. Jesus. Outrageous.
You know the wash, lad.
No, I literally got in from the gym, had my tea, and everyone was ready on this, so I just jumped on here. That's
You're not even in the shower.
no, I'll show
Oh.
I
Yeah.
can
been back
smell him. I can smell him through the camera.
I've been back in about 2 hours now, but it's fine. Like, yeah.
Oh, gross. Right, the next match then is Luna Bushon against Medusa. For some reason, Lee Marshall comes on commentary.
Yeah, we
it's
said
Bill.
something else.
What should be for Lee Marshall?
He's
There's a lot here.
not explained why he's there.
There's a lot here for Lee Marshall from you. All right. He's a good
Man.
man.
The whole city legend, Lee Marshall. As well.
All right.
He's not. Yeah, but why has he come out there? He's never done any commentary before.
Have you ever had a bowl of Frosties?
I'm not a fan of Frosters.
Oh, see what I mean? But Lee Marshall here.
Do you like bicycles?
No.
No, they're fucking bollocks, bicycles. Yeah,
They're the same thing as Frosties, but with Rice Krispies instead of cornflakes.
exactly the shit, are they? The
You're
shit.
talking about your ass, and as far as I'm aware, Lee Marshall never voiced the
Nice.
little bicycle alien thing.
Yeah. Fuck
The
you, you
bicycle
bicycle.
men.
Fuck you, you
You're
bicycles.
coming out here. You're coming out here and you're comparing bicycles to the cereal.
Just throwing it out there, Rice Krispies are the worst cereal.
Yes, they are. Rice Krispies are worse than all bran.
It tastes of nothing.
Bran
Yes.
flakes are great.
Bran
I used to like
flakes.
a bran flake.
Fucking how old are you?
No, no
Yes.
wonder.
Obviously,
No
now
wonder you go to
I'm
the toilet
old.
like in a minute because you've been having that much fibre.
Terry
Do you remember the
Peters.
do you remember the little worm things you used to get? They were like bran worms. They look like little. They're like about that big.
No, Peters, no. I didn't eat worms for breakfast.
Yeah,
Terry
yeah.
Peters eats muesli for breakfast.
Do you know what?
I was just about to say that.
Muesli with water.
You know what? Muesli's all right.
What's wrong with muesli? I have
Muesli's fine.
muesli or porridge for me.
What's wrong
I
with
always
you? Look,
have
you're
porridge.
older than Terry Peters. You're 75.
I started making my own muesli at one point. It's just because it's just porridge with fruit.
We all know the ultimate cereal is Crunch Nut Clusters.
No.
I have porridge every day.
Someone's never
I
had
go
lion. Someone's
for
never
it.
had lion bar cereal before.
Yeah, I have had live bar cereal. Crunch Nut Clusters. On the box it says 12 servings. I'm lucky if I get 2.5.
Yeah. The chocolate ones, yeah. Which ones do you have?
Both.
Oh.
I mix it up.
What do you have in
Oh,
your porridge,
Crave.
Lou?
Crave's very good cereal.
All right. Oh, I'm a cereal guy. Yeah.
Cookie crisp up there as well.
Yes, cookies.
Underrated, yeah, because it stays crunchy all the way through.
Yeah.
So does Nesquik actually. Nesquik needs more love, I think.
Golden Nuggets,
Wheatos.
elite cereal.
Golden Nuggets, they still a thing.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
Wheatos.
don't
Yeah.
buy branded
I'll
cereal.
tell you what.
anymore.
I'll tell you what. We're banging cinnamon grahams. They were good,
I don't like cinnamon.
and golden
Yeah.
grahams as well.
I don't like Graham's.
Just don't like any grahams.
Great, what was Graham on?
Graham from Jeremy
well,
Kyle show.
If you watch RuPaul's Drag Race UK, I think you've heard of Graham Norton.
I don't watch.
But what you
Well,
want to
then
try?
you're a snout.
What you want to try in your porridge, Lou? It's peanut butter and honey. Incredible stuff.
Peanut butter and honey.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
That's why I say Peters. No one eating 600 calories.
Crunchy peanut butter as well.
Just a full jar of Skippy on there. I don't know if you can get Skippy over it.
This is why he's now got to go on his diet.
Yeah. Or coconut flakes.
Oh. Interesting. No, I've got a big I always buy golden syrup once a year on Pancake Day.
Let's see, have a big tub of that.
The rest of the
Oh,
year. I've got a squeezy ball this year.
nice.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you used to get it in the metal tin?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Classic.
old school. And you can never get the lid off once it's because I always just
No.
sticks in it.
You just bang a spoon and just eat it.
Yeah.
I remember my dad having to open it once with a screwdriver because it got that sticky and stuck down.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. Yeah, right. This is how interesting Linda Vachon versus Medusa was.
Breakfasting around.
Yeah. The ladies'
We should do
match.
that. We should rank top 10. So it's cereal tier list.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
do-
I'm all over that.
Coming
Let's do-
soon. We'll do an episode where it's nothing wrestling
Oh,
related.
fuck it, let's do it now. No, I'm joking. Right, let's go. Let's go with it.
Let's not do it now because I've wasted 3 hours of my life watching this shit.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
Next week, no wrestling. We'll just
We're doing
Best cereal around.
yeah.
Rest cereal and around like it.
There we
Yes,
go.
yes, that's what we're doing. Right, so we've got a ladies' grudge match between Luna Vachon and Medusa. It's 5 minutes long.
5 minutes too long.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been anywhere near a card. Luna missed a splash and Medusa. Better read my.
Why did Medusa? How did Medusa get
German? She won She won with a German.
I thought you said she won a German. Just
No.
took a German home with it. Just
Medusa
took a
hit
German,
German
person.
suplex to win.
What? She got cut open as well somehow.
It was.
Dunno.
Didn't...
Shite.
Has anybody got anything nice to say about this match?
Yeah, it finished. 1.5 from Dave.
Well, that's 1.5 too many.
Yeah,
Well,
I
it's probably more than that. It's with -3. It was fucking awful.
I mean, right, everyone goes on about Medusa or Alundra Blaze.
She's not even that good.
She's terrible. She's awful.
I assume it's because she was the most athletic at the time that people.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I
Like,
assume that's all it is.
yeah, you've got to go down the curve, haven't you?
Yeah,
I,
but no,
I
but
assume that you've got to take it in the context of the time.
There's a wasp
People-
in Aaron's room.
people at the time, but there's better people at the time. Luna Vachon is more talented than Medusa,
Is she?
and Pete's does a great Luna Vachon impression.
It's not coming out tonight. You've upset me.
But Jacqueline was more talented than Medusa.
She was in.
Was she wrestling at this time? Though?
Yeah, she was about.
Oh, Jacqueline started like early 90s in Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know she was wrestling. I didn't know she was.
Oh, no, not in Texas.
ballet.
She was called Miss Texas. She was in Memphis.
No, but what I'm saying is there's better people. Medusa
Around
was
at the
I
time.
think there's better people at this time. Better women.
Medusa.
Yeah,
Well, she
Medusa.
was
Well,
around
I
in
mean,
the
she's
80s as well,
like-
wasn't she?
I think it was a lot of it was because of her look as well. I think on it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and she had a good combination of the two. I feel like Trish Stratus really. Trish Stratus isn't that good. If you think about it.
Well, she took a long while to get good.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but you know what I mean. But you got to grade it on a curve. Like I don't think there was that many people better than Medusa at the time because there weren't that many women, especially WCW. Because I just think that I was like, why are you wasting Luna versus Medusa now? Because who else is left? I can't. Can you like if you think back to like WCW in that era, even when we watched it on Channel 5,
No,
I can only think of Stacey Keebler, and she didn't wrestle.
She didn't know. Miss Hancock, I think you played.
Miss Hancock, yeah. Tori Wilson.
Tori Wilson.
She also didn't wrestle.
Oh no, her dad got shagged to death, didn't he? Sorry, Wilson. Al Wilson.
It's true.
Don Marie shagged him to death.
Yeah, she got shagged to death. But then very sadly, he actually died the night.
Yeah, he did actually die. R.I.p. Al.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't officially shagged
Has
to
anybody
death.
asked what Dawn Marie what she was doing?
Yeah.
What a way to go. It's like
I imagine it's like that.
It's like that Futurama episode, isn't it?
I was gonna say, I imagine it's like that Cyber Sunday where Ric Flair goes into the limo after he's won the IC title and there's just loads of steam coming out of it, and he gets out later on and loads of women get out with him as well.
Ric Flair doesn't use limos.
Or Damien Priest gets into the hot tub in his lower pants. It's not the same, but I just wanted to
Oh yeah, I forgot
mention
about
that 'cause it
that.
happened. Yeah.
Right
Some stuff on
then.
his legs.
Yeah, it has to. That's why he wears baggy trousers
Yeah.
now because he can't get these tight leather pants on.
Some lower pants.
the
It's well
next
scaled.
bit
All
then.
right, go on.
Great. All-time classic scene. We've got Mean Gene. He gets interrupted by Randy Savage. Randy Savage is just spouting absolute bollocks. DDP then comes out with a crutch. I don't think he needs the crutch.
It's
He's
full
got
on him,
one.
Russ. It's full on him.
Bischoff then comes out with Buff Bagwell, Vincent, and Scott Norton. DDP gets beat up, and then the Giant comes out and makes the save. Not long left for the Giant, I don't think, is it? A year? Less than a year?
99 he debuts.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
98.
No, it's 99.
We're missing a bit of a line from Mean Gene here as well. I assume it's at the start before everything happens. He goes, "Wow, very attractive indeed."
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's that creepy as well.
Mean Gene is a creepy pervert.
Oh, less that.
Come on, Russ.
Yeah,
You know, I always had to go Mean Gene, this guy.
yeah, because he's got a crooked mustache.
He's the greatest of all time.
His mustache is crooked. He's a pervert.
Oh.
He's not allowed to like about Mean
Yeah.
Gene.
I
He's off
assume
the-
he was.
It's
I
off the
assume-
time.
Well, Lou's frozen for me. I know he's on frozen now.
But
I assume that he was on about Medusa and Luna Vachon.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
dirty old
no,
pervert.
he's on Macho Man. Wow, very
Wow,
attractive
very
indeed.
attractive indeed.
No, because that was when, if you think, like when he was doing that, Lee Marshall was walking to the back because his match had finished.
So he said it about Lee Marshall.
Is it about Lee
Yeah.
Marshall though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
What
can
a-
see that.
What a
I
bear.
say, you can tell all you want. in about 6 years' time, Michael Cole got raped. So
Oh, God.
say what you want about Mean Gene, but he didn't get raped, see? And he's not a raper.
That's Jimmy. Me and Gene would not allow someone to rape him. Kurt
What
Angle
did-
also.
Imagine that if it was like Dynamite comes in and VG just like, what do you think you're doing? That'll be it, won't it? See you
Yeah.
later. Would have been the same. Yeah.
Well, Dynamite's just like, oh, right, oh yeah, sorry about
Yeah.
I'll read
a
you a
minute,
poem.
just a
You-
minute now. This is outrageous.
You haven't seen Michael Cole, about, have you, Gene?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God. Man. Well, all that is still better than Kurt Angle wanting bestiality sex.
Oh, God, yeah.
So-
Of course, Al Wilson got a shag today.
Shag to death. So, yeah.
So-
It's-
oh, WWE.
Well, and that was all within like a 2-year span as well, I believe. The year after the Attitude Era was the weird time. It really was.
Hot lesbian action, Edge and Lee's
Yeah.
live sex celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had it all.
Paul Burchill became incest.
Yeah.
Bischoff and Stephanie McMahon kissed.
Yeah. Billy and Chuck. Yeah. Oh,
Vince
McMahon
wrote that.
McMahon
Vince wrote
tried
that kiss.
well, Vince wanted to be the father of Stephanie's baby.
I was
Didn't
going
he?
to say, you literally just shut the storyline out, yeah.
Yeah.
And then suggested Shane.
Yeah. And when everyone was discussing, he goes, what about Shane? Like, as if that's fine. Like,
Oh, I'm surprised they want the Hornswoggle.
It's
Yeah.
still not as good as The Hand.
yeah, that was probably the
Yeah.
same era as well.
Oh, Kane raped Lita.
K. Vic.
Yeah, Katie Vick.
Vic, yeah.
Triple H
Snitsky
drugged
kicks a
and married an unconscious Stephanie McMahon.
Snitsky kicked a baby.
Snitsky kicked Lita's baby that she didn't want because Kane raped her. Wrestling's weird.
God.
Why do we watch this when we talk about it out loud?
Even
like this?
WCW though. Goldberg's a stalker.
No, he was,
Well, he was,
what
yeah,
what was it? Aggressive. What was it?
Aggravated stalking.
Aggravated stalking, wasn't it? Yeah.
DDP was a stalker as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
DDP's a stalker. Classic line from Jim Ross. What's the weird words?
Yeah, wrestling's just weird.
And Jerry Lawler used to hide behind boxes and jump out on Taz.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't think that's where you're going with Jerry Lawler then, but we'll move on. Move on swiftly.
No, yeah, right. We'll move on. It was something about weird wrestling's weird obsession with sex. The next match then, Yuji Yasuroka against Rey Mysterio Jr. Mike Tenay has obviously come back. So Lee Marshall literally just doing women's matches.
I wanted Lee Marshall. I don't, I'm not a fan of Mike Tenay.
You don't like Tenay, do you?
No. It's like we get it. You've seen wrestling before. Do you know what I mean? It's like having Meltzer on commentary. And if you ever try to listen to Meltzer, like I don't know why I get really annoyed by Wrestling Observer, like, but I listen to it every day. Like Meltzer is like, you ever let Alvarez finish?
Then
It just goes on. And it's like, oh yeah, like, what about this? And he goes, well, actually in Japan, this happened. And he just goes on for about 10 minutes and like Brian just goes, Dave, get back to the point, Dave. They just didn't. But that's basically Tenay on commentary, I think.
So Yuji Yasuroka debuted on Nitro the Monday before. I mean, this is just again a bit boring. This the most exciting thing in this match was a double axe handle from the top rope to the outside, and they just fucking missed it. They showed it after the match had finished because they missed it. Is that not the most WCW thing ever? They really, really did not want to be successful in WCW.
Yeah. Was this the one with the incredibly violent slam to the mat? Or am I thinking of a different? I didn't write any notes and I watched it 2 weeks ago.
I don't know.
But I'm sure there was one with like an incredibly violent slam. Where one just grabbed the other one's head and just like rammed it straight into the mat.
I haven't wrote many notes for this because again I found it quite boring. Rey Mysterio vaulted over the ref to the outside, which is quite cool. And he won after a springboard to Hurricanrana. 14 minutes.
Yeah.
Is this an AW card?
I felt as though this was very Rey Mysterio like what we've seen a lot from him.
This
Of the
early Rey
time.
Mysterio.
What, sorry?
Of
Very-
the time, Mysterio.
But he's early when he's this young. Every match
Forget-
is a squash against him, and he
You
wins at the end
forget
of it.
you forget how young he actually is at this point.
He's like 19, 19, 20.
Yeah.
I find it mad that he couldn't legally drink in America and he's doing this. Still blows my mind that you have to be 21 in America to drink.
Yeah,
Well,
he's still been drinking though, won't he?
yeah, they don't get long, do they? If you have to be 21, look at Lou. You can't drink at all now. It's only been like
Well, 31, getting on a
when you
bit.
get 10 years of drinking in America.
You can have 1 or 2 pints, but you don't ever do it, yeah. Let's save the beer.
Terry Peters, I imagine this was your favourite match of all time.
I preferred the first match to this one, to be honest. Did like it.
Lou, what did you think of the match?
It was just
nonsense from Terry Peters.
It was just another lucha match, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Do you prefer the first match?
The only thing I'll say is that again, you've got to probably this one because there was some sort of. I'm sure this was on a really violent slam, but I can't remember it. But I remember watching it. Fucking.
I prefer this one because they did some moves in it.
Yeah, and at the time, the crowd had seen nothing like this really. You gotta have that. And I know like every week, it's like every match every week now, isn't it? We're a bit desensitized these days, aren't we? Because back in the day, this was pretty special.
Ultimate Dragon, that Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio.
What ever?
Right now, this year, 97.
Probably Ronnie Mysterio,
Who's Ronnie Mysterio?
Ray's brother, Uncle Ronnie. No, Ray for me is better than Ultimo. I've seen more.
Ronald Mysterious, isn't it?
Yeah, Ronald Mysterious. I've seen more of him than I have Ultimo.
One of you two don't make like a Ronald McDonald Rey Mysterio now. What's the point?
Well, I'm running out of roster spots now after
How's the Wasp?
creating the Wasp. You'll see the Wasp.
He's not going to watch it if he knows there's going to be a Wasp on TV.
You'll see the Wasp. Or as he's known now, Wasp Boy. He's called
Wasp Boy.
Wasp Boy. So yeah.
What are the star ratings for this match?
Big Dave.
3.5.
3.25. Sorry, I'd struggled there. My fucking eyesight's terrible.
What's wrong there?
Yeah. Aaron.
It's 2 stars. 2
Oh,
stars.
2 stars. I agree. It was better than I think this was the best match so far, and it's not hard.
No.
But I think as I said, the matches are getting better. I can't count the second match as a match.
What about
so
the next match?
Technically getting better. The next match then is wrestled out on Glacier and Mortis. And Mortis got released, didn't he?
Both gone now.
Yeah, Glacier hung around for far too long.
I don't mind Glacier.
Glacier being Mortis. Mortis is with James Vanden. I can't read my writing. James
Vanderberg.
James Vanderbeek from Dawson's Creek.
Yeah. The guy who was about 40, but somehow still looks like he always looks like a 40-year-old playing a 20-year-old, no matter
Is he
what
the guy that does the horrendous crying what should become the meme? Or is that from another program?
That's it. But I don't know if he's on Dawson's Creek, but it's him.
Right.
Just about James Vanderbeek.
Oh yeah.
His brother Donny plays for Everton and Man United.
I always get Dawson's Creek and Jonathan Creek mixed up. So
And Jonathan Creek got Howard Davis in it.
yeah.
Yes.
On that bit like Rosemary in Time.
I thought it was a mystery. Is it not mysteries?
Yeah, I thought Rosemary in Time was as well, though.
Yeah.
Rosemary in Time, is that 2 all women?
Yeah.
They wanted to be,
and they wanted to be Frost. Frost was unbelievable. Touch of Frost. I remember being 17.
Was Rosemary in Time the woman from
the one that goes on your roast dinner?
Yeah, there was Keeping Up Appearances woman. Can't remember her name.
I think that's the full name. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, Mrs. Bucket. She was in
Mrs. Appearances.
She was in a thing, wasn't she? I can't remember. Was it Patricia?
Patricia.
That's I'm trying to realize Patricia.
Rosemary and
I think you're thinking of Fatima Whitbread.
Oh yeah, I forget of Fatima Whitbread.
Fatima Whitbread won in it. She was an athlete.
Felicity Kendall.
No, not Felicity Kendall.
Pam Ferris.
No, Patricia.
Well, they're Rosemary in Time.
That must be new, though. That is it.
Rosemary in Time?
No, Felicity Kendall.
No, they're ancient.
I'm thinking
Felicity Kendall's 75.
I'm thinking
Pam Ferris is 75.
Patricia Routledge is who I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
She's still alive.
Classic producer routledge.
So she can be in the women's division the rest of the round. Oh God!
Fuck is that?
Got a wasp in your room, mate.
I genuinely thought someone was farting at first. Oh God!
I saw the phone. I wondered what he was doing.
The one that played Time was also in Harry Potter. There you go.
Who was she playing in Harry Potter? Who was she playing in Harry Potter?
Aunt Marge. Aunt Marge.
The one who blows up.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking of Hetty Wainthropp Investigator.
That wasp is also fucking terrifying, by the way.
Yeah. So what your wasp sounded like last week? Real angry?
Yeah, it fucking was angry.
Big beast, right?
I was angry as well when it disturbed me.
No, you was not angry.
I was frightened.
Let's not pretend that you handled that situation well, because it's on video.
It's true.
One of my friends showed it to his girlfriend, and she apparently said you can see the fear in his eyes.
Yep.
I showed Becky it, and she absolutely pissed herself.
It was fucking terrifying.
I showed my partner it, and she said, "Stop being mean to him."
She's on my side.
But then
makes one person.
And then she watched it 5 more times and conceded to laugh every single time.
I knew she wasn't on my side. I don't know if I've actually shown my partner or not, to be fair. Probably out of pure embarrassment.
Did she see the live show?
I thought it on.
No. Although, to be fair, she was scared of the wasps that took over the old house as well when I locked the bathroom door. So
she's braver than you, though.
Not really, because she also shit herself at it.
But she didn't barricade it in with a pair of ladders.
Well, I didn't really barricade it in because the door didn't fully shut.
That's why you had to leave. Right, we're doing Glacier vs Mortis.
Probably talks about more about shite there than we have this match.
It don't really go on. It's a minute long because Wrath comes out.
Wasn't this meant to be like the end of this feud as well?
No, it's just meant where there was meant to carry it on with more Mortal Kombat characters.
I thought these two were meant to have the last match. I must admit.
Johnny Cage is coming out.
Yeah, Wrath come out and beats up Glacier. Basically, so Glacier wins. And then Ernest Miller comes out. And who is Ernest Miller? Because nobody knew.
He's meant to be Luke Cage, isn't he? Not Luke Cage, and the black guy with the robot arm. Jax. Well,
it was my understanding that Ernest Miller was the current world heavyweight champion of tournament karate.
As well.
Which would make him more like a Liu Kang.
I was like, well, you think it's the cat? Where's this going?
I think you found that's how he was introduced.
Yeah.
I think you found. Tony Shivani went, oh my God, that's Ernest Miller, the current world heavyweight champion of tournament karate.
You got to say, Shivani was doing his research at this point, wasn't he? Right.
All I could think about was ninjas. Because they really reunite, don't they, in about 3 years' time.
I mean, the debut with Ernest the Cat Miller.
Yeah, he got better as it went on. He was
in a purple shirt as well.
He was great in like the 2000s.
Yeah, he peaked his WCW was just going to that.
When he was GM.
Yeah.
Either
that or he stayed the same, and the rest of the just got worse.
Yeah, I think that would.
That's probably more what it was.
The Cat Miller looked better.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right. What did Dave even do star ratings? Have we got the duds?
Oh, it's wrong. This so far is the match of the night. 3.5 stars. I love some fuckery, so I enjoyed this.
There you go.
Love that.
Storytelling.
Progressing the story. Wrath's out there now. Ernest the Cat Miller.
So Ernest the Cat Miller was Wrath. It was Wrath.
No, Wrath. Wrath was a big white guy.
Right.
Wrath come out first.
You just never know, do you? They could do some weird shit.
Then Ernest, the current world heavyweight champion of tournament karate Miller, came out after that.
Yeah, well, I think it was meant to be Jax.
And
they're just obviously not giving the commentator or the announcers the memo.
Yeah, I mean, they probably did give them the memo, but none of them were asked, are they? Which is why Mike Tenay gets dragged out for the title matches. The next match then, Peter, you probably love this match as well. Jeff Jarrett versus Lou's favorite wrestler, Dean Malenko.
Oh, 2 of Rob Terry's best minutes.
It's a US title. Dean Malenko is a champion. Jeff Jarrett's with Deborah. The first thing I wrote here is so boring.
Apart from right at the end.
Yes. 15 minutes long. Mongo comes out.
Yes.
Jarrett's trying to leave. Mongo throws him back in the ring, pulls Deborah away, and then Jarrett taps out to Texas Cloverleaf.
Yeah, Mongo tells him, get it done.
Yeah.
I'm going to drag Deborah away.
I made one note of how does the ref not see Jeff Jarrett using Deborah for leverage? He's literally right there looking at it.
Oh, because you've got to factor in WCW refs.
You do. It's true.
They're the worst refs of all time.
Whoa. Can't say that about Nick Patrick.
No, Nick Patrick is a great ref.
Charles Robinson.
Nick Patrick is a great
Actually,
refereeing
good
character.
Friend of the show, Ryan Emerson as well. Come on.
Maybe it's the rules in WCW then.
Yeah. Well, are the rules broken on as the real issue?
Wait a minute, what are the rules? We need to rewatch that at some point. Jeff, this is the match nobody asked for, I imagine.
It's for a title as well.
Yeah, I don't understand why Dean Malenko was pushed as hard as he
Who was the champion, by the way? I forgot.
Malenko.
Oh, Malenks, right. Okay.
Malenks, that's his name.
Deanie M.
They're trying to make him cool.
Lou's favourite wrestler.
No, I just don't think
you absolutely love Dean Malenko.
No, he's just not as bad as you make him. You make him out to be like fucking Omos. And I'm like, he's not that bad, is he? Like, he's just boring.
I'd rather watch an Omos match, though.
No Moss.
Oh.
Or Omos.
I would rather watch Omos versus Babatunde for 3 hours straight than ever watch
we can
Dean
arrange
Malenko
it.
match again.
Right.
We can arrange
I don't believe that is the case, Ross.
It is the case.
No, I think you mean dramatic for comic effects. I don't have it.
he's genuinely the most boring wrestler. He's got less personality than FTR.
Yeah,
I know that's hard to believe.
He's got less personality than Lance Storm.
Yeah.
He even wears just plain black trunks because he's got no personality.
That's his whole gimmick, though. He's just a guy who just goes in and wrestles.
Oh, but what a boring gimmick that
That's
is.
his thing.
Less than a wasp.
He just goes to wrestle.
Oh, he's the most boring man on the planet.
Just loves to wrestle. Loves it. So
He's like somebody squashed old school Bruce Willis.
yeah.
and then but he's not squashed him right because his chest's real big.
But don't you remember when he was the ladies' man in WWF?
You're trying to shag later.
Yeah.
It
So he was in that time. Yeah, so that's because I mean, because that was Wes. So he's better. It's just a regular wrestler.
No, better.
So you can't force people to have a personality sometimes.
I think he's better not having any business in any of the top wrestling companies.
Because wrestling is a buffet for us.
Wrestling's a buffet.
Sometimes you want the big technical bit of meat.
No. He won't be that though, would he?
No, because it's like, right, so you got your main event, that's like the carvery station. Because everyone goes to the carvery station, right? Everyone appreciates it. This is more like the clams. It's not for everyone, but the people who have them really enjoy it. And like, have you not tried the clams? Yeah, fuck off, I don't want the clams. But the people who enjoy it love it. That's the clams.
Dean Malenko's the weird skinless sausages.
Yeah, some people like the skinless sausages. If it,
do you know like skinless sausages? Paedophiles.
Where to go from there? Where do you go from there? You just call everyone nonsense who likes.
Yeah.
But Mr. Pringles likes fucking sausages.
Yeah, he's probably got a sauce what's in his head.
Less of the Mr. Pringles slander, please.
Well, he's the worst gimmick of all time.
It's not the way. Well, no, not
he was a Democratic podcast. He was voted the worst wrestling gimmick of all time.
Biased judge. There's no voting involved. It was a one-man judging panel. Ridiculous. But also, as I was saying, like everything same with wrestling to a point, right? Same as the buffet. Everyone, even if it's a bit weird and you don't want it, someone's picking it up, otherwise it's not on there. So that's Dean Malenko. Yeah, it can be the weird skinless sausage. It can be the clams. It can be like the when you just have like a tray of like potatoes, random potatoes. Right? But someone's going, I'll try with potatoes. That's Dean Malenko. I don't really know how I'm going with this, Audrey. What I'm saying is it's not for everyone, but it don't matter. It's not the main event. So let the wrestling guys have the wrestling.
No, 15 minutes of my life wasted.
So I made a good argument.
You gotta have enjoyed this match.
Is that right, wasn't it? It's just
so, but by your analogy, that means someone likes Jeff Jarrett and you despise him. And
it was people do. That's why they're there. It's just not my cup of tea.
What's happened?
Some people must like him.
I don't know what to do. I
Oh,
don't know anybody who likes Jeff Jarrett.
yeah, no, it's fucking Dolph Ziggler. It's just shit. But and also, right, speaking of Jeff Jarrett, the fucking hell is Ann Anderson on about? You know, on his podcast where he's like, "Oh, Jarrett was never a horseman." He's
Quite
very,
clearly a
very
horseman.
clearly a horseman, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I'm
Dean
gonna-
Malenko and
I'm
Chris
gonna-
Benoit.
I'm going to edit the Wikipedia page.
I think you should.
Yeah,
Do it right
I think I'm
now.
going to do it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me move my
So,
twist.
Peters,
Let me move my twist.
give us your thoughts on Dave Meltzer's star rating.
I thought this match was fucking boring.
Yeah, thank you.
3 stars from Dave.
Well, it's wrong.
Yes.
He
Yes.
is, you're right.
Because
Proper boys.
it's 0.5, but because Mongo made an appearance, it's 2.5.
That's Mongo is the only redeeming factor in this.
But no.
What have you got against Mongo? Right, no, you roll analogy, right? Me and Aaron happen to like Mongo.
Yeah, she's not the same, is it? No.
Greatest of all time.
It is the same.
No, it's
Yeah,
not the same.
wrestling's for everyone, and we happen to like Mongo.
Yeah, it's up there.
I just don't see how anyone likes. Because I don't believe you genuinely like him. Like, it's more. No, Mongo would be like, so you know,
See-
when it's got something like Rancid on there, and you're like, oh, you gonna try that? Like, he's the fucking snails.
Is he a bit like Roman Reigns, I think?
This is just getting outrageous now, isn't it? What are we doing?
I think he's a bit better than Roman Reigns.
What the fucking hell are we talking about? How is Mongo anywhere near Roman Reigns?
I agree. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns cannot hold the candle to Mongo.
Well, this is absolutely outrageous, isn't it? So I just don't know. I don't know what we're doing here. We're just messing about.
Well, how come? Right, so you are saying Mongo's rubbish. How?
No,
is
it's
he
already
then-
got. It's already got. Wikipedia has already got Jeff Jarrett as a member in 1997. So
If Mongo's as bad as you were saying, then why was he trusted to have a match with a non-wrestler?
because I don't know, Bischoff was just didn't care about his pay per view.
He was saying
Scott-
Bischoff don't know anything about wrestling.
I'm
So obviously-
saying, yeah,
Yes. Well, he's got about the same amount of moves as Roman Reigns, so they both come from a football background, and Mongo's got a better football background, so that makes him better than Roman Reigns, in my opinion.
Arguably a better look.
well, I've just changing the Four Horsemen article.
So what?
Well, we have to. Is it going to go through?
You're going to be an internet vandal again.
No, I'm not being in it. I'm just saying. Yeah, so I've just done it now, and it's on the list of members. I've edited it for husband, so
For fuck's sake, I'm going to have to look at that.
see how long it lasts.
He gonna last longer than the burnt sausages.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
Just gone, what was it?
It did not appear constructive.
What did you put?
It don't really matter, does it? Just-
You slagged Mongo off, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I just put brackets. He was the worst one next to Mongo.
You
How
don't
is that-
believe that?
Best
How is that
one.
not? Yeah, because
It's wrong. And
Oh.
somebody is probably monitoring that all the time, and they've realised that you're wrong.
100%.
Yeah, right. The next match is Meng against Chris Benoit
Oh my god.
in a death match.
There wasn't a death match.
Meng has sent Jimmy Hart to the back. Benoit brings out Woman. This is 14 minutes. I don't know about you. I heard death match. I thought of a death match.
You think, blood,
I didn't
anger,
think-
weapons.
What made it a death match? Did they explain? I missed it.
The
Yeah.
fact that we all wanted to die watching it from boredom,
Yeah.
it was shite.
I'll avoid making the obvious joke.
Yeah, please do.
It wasn't a death match until 2008.
Yeah,
Ah.
he's been there. He's been there.
Fuck's sake.
There was a horrible pile driver by Meng. That looked horrendous. And then he won it with a Tongan death grip. I don't know, right?
Yeah, so is that what you had to do? The death?
There's some wrestlers in WCW. Meng's one of them. Scott Norton is another. Hugh Morris.
It's the last man standing match. That's a death match.
It didn't count to 10.
Didn't condescend, they just pinned.
I'm just
Got tapped out.
That's what it says on the Google.
But
They won by technical knockout.
there's a load of wrestlers in WCW, and you think, how did they stay around for so long? Meng, have you ever seen a good Meng match?
Careful what you say, because he will eat you alive.
He was well out there, wasn't
He didn't come over here. I'll tell him to his face.
No one wants to sack him because he's hard as nails.
he? Yeah, that was it. He was
Yeah.
just well addressed.
Well, we'll see how hard he is when I hit him from behind with the sticks.
Good enforcer with the boys.
See how,
This match was terrible, though.
see how hard he is when he's got broken legs.
No, did you not see the video where he nearly fucking killed Wilborn?
Yeah, but can you blame him? Are you telling me if we weren't in that position, you wouldn't have gone for it?
Isn't he Ladley's mate?
Adam Wilborn, yeah, he is, yeah.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
it was.
But yeah, have you seen, there's a video where they like What Culture doing something like the Bullet Club and they invade some party or something. But Meng or Haku obviously is Tamatonga's dad, isn't he? Is that right? Is that the
Yeah.
but he doesn't know that they're meant to be there. So he just fucking goes after Wilborn. And then Tamatonga's going like, Dad, calm down, it's a work. It's hilarious. Like he looks like
Yeah, but I think
he looks
that
like
he did
either that or he preferred Pachuti in that. Is that what you think?
yeah, I think he did know
Yeah.
it was a work, and it was Adam Wilborn.
Yeah, he was just like a Cultaholic fan.
Yeah,
Yeah, could have been that. Yeah,
our dude, terrible wrestler.
Wilborn. Oh,
Wilborn's not that dude, is he?
okay. In fact, it'd be a few.
Right, Conan, no, Wilborn, you've got to fight.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
I've
DM us.
got mutual friends all around it.
Yeah, well, I would love to have a fight with Adam Wilborn.
We'll
Get
meet
Sidgwick as well. I'll take them both on.
no, Cedric.
Okay.
It'd go, yeah. Cedric's all right. I think Cedric. I like Cedric.
How can we kick Lou without losing all the record? Right then, star rating. What did old Meltzer give this? A dud?
Disgustingly, 2 3/4.
Oh, 2 and 3
Oh.
quarters.
This is terrible.
Scared of Meng, ain't
Yeah.
I would say this is probably the worst match that we've seen tonight.
Without a doubt.
Worse than Medusa and Luna as well.
Yeah, because that was over in a third of the time.
Yeah. This was terrible. The thing for me is you think deathmatch, you think weapons, blood, gore.
It's not cool.
Yeah, not just shite.
Not just boring wrestling, but then Crispin.
I had more of a deathmatch for that Wasp last week.
That's not the brag you think it is.
No, it's not, 'cause I lost.
Squash
No, I
match.
lost.
It's a squash match, not a death match.
Yeah, that's true.
Aaron, what's your star rating then?
0.5.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
glad
Chris
we're all
Benoit
in it.
was pretty boring, to be fair, right?
Yeah.
And
Meng's
to be
boring.
fair, me and Aaron were saying that before. You know, it was cool not to like Chris Benoit. We used to fast forward his matches when we watched pay-per-views ago.
Yeah, he's always been boring.
Yeah.
I
Some of
think
the worst matches are when it was like Chris Benoit versus Kurt Angle in an Iron Man match. 60 minutes.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
See, I
Start the
think-
pay-per-view.
I think some of his stuff with Jericho was pretty good in the early 2000s.
The ladder
Like a-
match.
Yeah, Royal Rumble 2001, like that.
Not even in the top 5 ladder matches.
I'm not suggesting it is, but I'm just in comparison to what we've been on about.
No.
It's a decent match.
I agree with Lou. It's always been boring.
I think, right, and I don't know, this is a controversial statement I'm making now. I think really technical wrestling means boring.
It does.
So, you know, when you think about it, when you're like best, because what does technical wrestling really mean?
No personality.
I was thinking about this as I was walking into the gym. I don't really know why. Because
Name an exciting. Eddie Guerrero is the most exciting technical wrestler. He was more exciting though when he wasn't wrestling.
It's Brian Danielson, Daniel Bryan. He was pretty good on him.
Yeah, but then.
But then I wouldn't call him really technical because he was all about the kicks and stuff at the end, right?
Yeah, but when he was doing his technical wrestling gimmick, no one cared. It wasn't until he did his yes gimmick that people started.
Yeah, when he got a bit of
When it's-
personality.
Well, yeah, when he started doing stuff with Kane.
That's what Butch said, didn't he? Butch.
Yeah.
He said, well, no one really cared about Daniel Bryan until or really Regal until he started doing the comedy.
Yeah. It was the same with Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
No one really cared until he started doing the Mamacita thing.
Yeah, you got to add a bit of personality to it as well. I think which
Yeah.
Benoit never did. And Malenko never did, to be fair.
I don't think Malenko's capable of it.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Because I remember when we saw I'm really having got in now. I'm sorry. Well, I'm upsetting him. But do you remember when we saw Zack Sabre Jr. versus who was he facing? In Newcastle.
Yeah.
I mean, Terry don't remember because he was smashed. But it was
They were still shouting "We the people" in this match. Wasn't it?
yeah. Terry had his top off at this point. I don't know what was going on. But
It is knob out as well.
for God's sake.
That is a lie, and you know it.
Why is it
Oh, that was a
That's
different
fake
Newcastle
news.
one. Lou high five Dale.
Yeah, I did. I five Dale. And Adam Owens off and Theo with his buckle, his belt buckle.
Yeah.
His belt buckle.
My all-time favourite thing.
But,
it was so
Partridge.
accidental partridge. It was hilarious.
Ah.
Yeah, no, I found it really. I just didn't really get it. So that's my. I don't really know what technical wrestling means. Is my thing.
Barring that no personality.
Does it mean submissions and suplexes? Is that
To
the whole
me,
thing?
it's submission, suplexes, and joint manipulation.
Yeah.
So is Brock Lesnar a technical wrestler?
No, I would say Brock Lesnar is not full technical, come brawler.
That wasn't a brawl.
He's a trawler.
Or is he a power guy?
Just a powerhouse.
He's
Powerhouse,
suplex, yeah, but
yeah.
if that definition, he suplexes and does a Kimura.
But he also looks like Brock Lesnar. So.
Yeah, he does.
Billy Gunn's taller and bigger than Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, Billy Gunn is a big old
He's
boy.
detectives are big, isn't he?
6'7", isn't he?
Yeah. Billy Gunn. But yeah, he doesn't look as imposing, does he? Can you imagine Billy Gunn doing Brock Lesnar's gimmick?
That's real friendly, Billy Gunn. Though.
Yeah.
Imagine Brock Lesnar doing Billy Gunn's gimmick.
Yeah, I can see that every day of the week.
What, with them mesh tights on?
Yeah. Ask man Brock Lesnar. He'd love it. Like Cowboy Brock on a whole new level, wasn't it? Great.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, how did that come about as well? The ass man.
He loves ass.
He's
going to be the ass man. Damn it.
Yeah, but one day they just come out and go, "My name's Billy Gunn and I'm the ass man."
Yeah.
Or was it shortened from something else?
Who's cheeks?
Hey.
He was Mr. Ass and became the ass man. It was the other way around.
He was Mr. Ass on the games, wasn't
he? Yeah.
Yeah.
He did Spare Master as well, didn't he?
Right, the next match then, we've got Conan and Hugh Morris against the Steiner brothers. Jimmy Hart comes up with Conan and Morris because they're still part of the Dungeon of Doom.
All I could think in this match was about the Steiner's outfit. It reminded me of Stupid Sexy Flanders.
Scott Steiner had a nice studded belt on there. Studded lifting belt.
We're starting to see the shades of Big Papa Pump.
Mm.
Yeah.
I've written here, this is just clotheslines and wrestles.
Hugh Morris and Conan just aren't very good, are they?
Oh, you're upsetting the internet today, aren't we?
Can't believe. No, everyone hates Conan now.
Do they?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Everyone hates Hugh Morris.
Yeah, no one likes Hugh Morris.
I don't know how Hugh Morris lasted as long as he did.
Because he could do a moonsault. I think that was half the thing.
He couldn't do it. Moonsault's not even that good, is it?
But no big guy was really doing it at that point, was he?
Big Show can do a moonsault.
Should he?
Yeah.
Should he do it?
Tell me you want to like the Big Show a bit better if he did moonsaults.
I suppose he would have had to these days if it was coming up now. I don't know.
Yeah. Big Show did a moonsault from the top of a cage.
The top of the cage. Kill someone. There's no way you can do that safely.
Rikishi did a big splash from the top of the cage once. How he didn't kill Val Venus, I'll never know.
Yeah.
An underrated moment in the Attitude Era for me. Never really gets spoken about.
Was it just on a random episode of Raw? Or was that a pay-per-view?
It was on one of the 2000 pay-per-views. Oh. Maybe Fully Loaded?
I do remember listening to a Bruce Pritchard podcast about it, and he was like, yeah, no one really remembers it.
It's criminally underrated as a moment, to be fair.
Imagine if the Big Show was in Money in the Bank and he did the moonsault off the top of the ladder on Jeff Hardy through a ladder.
Through a ladder. Yeah. Pretty cool. He could go out of the ring as well, can he?
It was Fully Loaded 2000 Val Venus versus Rikishi for the IC title.
Ah. Well, that's because he had that great last man standing match after it, wasn't it?
Underrated pay-per-view.
Triple H. And,
it's a great pay-per-view. That.
Free on Channel 4.
Right.
That's why I love it.
We're back to Conan and Hugh Morris against the Steiner brothers. This is where WCW refs just come on, get a grip. I don't know. I lost who the legal man was halfway through, and then Rick Steiner. I love the dog-faced gremlin, but he just missed Hugh Morris with the bulldog. And then Hugh Morris just Rick Steiner hit the floor first, and then Morris goes down.
No, it was good. It was good booking us because what happened was Scott Steiner was looking at it thinking, I'm going to tell him what a fucking year's time. I'm sick of this. That was the start of it. Good long-term booking.
I don't know if it was.
Yes.
Morris missed the moonsault. Scott hit Frankensteiner on Morrison, and Britt gets the pin. 9 minutes. And then after the match, Conan is sick of it. DDT's Morris. Tries a weird drop kick. Tried to drop kick him in the knee. And nothing really happened. So they just stood up and DDT'd him. Jimmy Hart is crying. Conan's left a Dungeon of Doom. Thoughts?
Credit to Dungeon of Doom for still going at this point because no one knew. Did they?
Yeah, I thought they'd done by this point.
I thought it finished at like 96.
They've downgraded a bit, don't they? Because they've got the only members I can say at this point are Meng, Hugh Morris, and and Jimmy Hart.
But yeah, have they downgraded us because he was in there before? They had fucking
Abdullah the Butcher,
Zeus. What was his name?
Z Gangster.
They had Z Gangster. They had the Final Solution, which should have never made air, obviously. That was it.
Megan the Barbarian.
Well, Meg's still there.
Kevin Sullivan.
He was the better one. He was rubbish. He looked like Randy Hogan, didn't he? It was ridiculous.
The Zodiac.
Which one was that? Oh, that was fucking Brutus, right?
That was the Brutus one. What, the Giant?
So I would say that this is probably the best iteration of Dungeon of Doom.
The Giant was there.
The Yeti.
The Yeti. Loch Ness.
Was he in a Dungeon of Doom? Sorry, Ross, what was I talking about? What a quality table, right?
John Tenter. I can't remember what he was called, but he was there.
Shaq. Right?
Shark.
Sure, it was Shaq. Yeah, no, not very good. Was John Tenter even in it? Was he?
Yeah, it was. Sure it was. Huh? So do you want to take it back, what you just said?
Absolutely not, no. One of the worst tables of all time. Just hands down.
They brought the end of they were the only stable that was ever set out to do something in wrestling, promised it, and it lasted. They got rid of. They sought to end Hulkamania.
They did end Hulkamania. Maybe they were the ones that leaked his tape.
Yeah. Kevin Sullivan's just like, I've got you now.
Long term booking, yeah.
Yeah.
18 years from now, we're gonna get you. Yeah.
So right then. Star ratings for this match. I can't imagine they're very high.
Big Dave gave it 1 3/4.
A bit too high. It's wrong. 1 star.
It's a shame, isn't it, that why don't we just have the Steiners versus Hallam Heat every week?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Did Conan join the NWA after this?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that his next move?
When does the LWO come in?
Oh, that's way down the line. That's
Filthy Animals is well down the line as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
2000, I think.
They must do that.
Yeah. He's in the Wolfpack, isn't he? Which started forming. So we'll get to
Yeah, because Hogan just took all the fucking time off.
Yeah.
Right then, the next match, the best match on this card. Mongo McMichael, there's Reggie White. It is the first battle between Super Bowl champs. So, that's the thing. That's how it's built. Reggie White was played for the Green Bay Packers, which I think Mongo did as well. They mentioned that. That's how they fell out.
Wow. Real life Heat, was it?
Yeah, Mongo obviously comes out with Deborah. It's 15 minutes long. I'm pretty sure 12 and a half minutes of that is headlocks and staring. Yeah.
Well, this is the thing, isn't it? Right? When we're like the whole buffet analogy.
Yeah.
And so these guys would be like, what, the snails? We're giving them, right, Mongo, it's the snails. Like, you try it once.
These like the Turkey Crown.
All right, Turkey Crown. But imagine this, it's just like you sat there and you just shove full on fucking Turkey Crown. And you're like, right, finish that or you can't leave. That's basically what this was. It's too much, wasn't it? 15 minminutes. 15 fucking minutes, Ross. You kidding me? Fucking Mongo.
I agree.
This is terrible.
It should have been half an hour.
God's sake. Mongo with an experienced wrestler, 15 minutes is far, far too long. Mongo with a guy who's never fucking wrestled before. The fuck are you doing?
Did you not love this match? Did you not love it? I genuinely enjoyed this.
The only thing
terrible.
I could think is that they were like, right, go 5 minutes out there, but Mongo's just that bad at leading matches that
They
he just
forgot.
lost time. Yeah.
Do you know what you're saying that this is
Shivani was like rapidly showing his pen.
so,
Everyone's seen Secret Special Wrestling Channel 5. rapidly showing his pen, like, end this fucking match now. But Mongo's just that
For the sake of
oblivious because he's
everybody
not ring
else.
general. Yeah.
Lou, so what you're really saying is this is not one of the best celebrity matches of all time.
I'm saying
That's
absolutely
fucking
not. No,
terrible.
Yes, it is.
no, it's
Yes,
not.
yes, it is.
Absolutely wrong.
It's absolutely not. No, this isn't even compared, is it? We've seen some great celebrity matches in recent years.
Yeah, recent years, but
You know what,
if it's time.
Even back in even fucking Jay Leno was better than this.
No,
Oh,
no,
get
no,
out.
no, no,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no, absolutely not.
Yeah, Jay Leno better than this. Saying it.
Why do you hate
David
Mongo?
Arquette better than this.
No, why
No,
do
that's
you hate
still later
Mongo?
on, though, innit? It's
I don't
later
even
on.
hate Mongo. I just I just watch his matches and see him die. Do you know what I mean? That's,
And wish you hadn't seen him.
yeah, 15
This
minutes.
had, this had
15
everything. Mongo got knocked out of the ring. Hell of a bump. He then tries to leave.
Yeah.
Who comes out?
He-
Gilbert Brown.
That's what Gilbert Brown could have been.
Gilbert Brown picks him up and dumps him back in the ring.
Yeah.
Gilbert for like a head.
Reggie White, man of his size,
Well, you
massive
say,
drop kick.
did I say you badmouth the name of Gilbert?
No, I said Dilbert, but Gilbert would have been good as well. Like,
What a legend Dilbert is.
Gilbert.
Um,
no, Gilbert, friend of the show. I'll never say
Yeah,
it.
fair.
Yeah.
Mongo's throwing out low blows left, right, and centre. Mongo gets chucked from the top, hell of a back bump. There's a ref distraction when White should have won. Mongo gets a briefcase. Gilbert Brown takes the briefcase. Then Jeff Jarrett comes out, throws another briefcase in. Mongo uses it, wins. 15 minutes. Had everything.
The finish was pretty bad, though, with the briefcase on the back and knocks him out. That's pretty bad. Other than that, solid match.
Yeah. Top match. Had everything.
One of the
Yeah,
worst-
twists.
One of the worst matches of all time.
Yeah, twists, had turns. Yeah,
Yeah.
the right winner.
I've seen Meltzer star in for this, and frankly, he's very, very generous.
What, 4 stars?
-2.
-2.
Did you not? Was that bad of you that? Because I
100%.
genuinely enjoyed this match.
This was
100% is wrong.
This was Warrior Goldust levels. This
This
is
is fucking terrible.
it was terrible.
Yeah.
So bad. So
What's the real star rating?
God.
4 stars.
Yes,
Oh.
thank you. Yes, it had everything.
It's great.
It was
Yeah.
entertaining.
It had everything, yet none of it was good.
It was entertaining.
It had
For what?
everything
For
no
a
one
celebrity
wants
match
to
of its time, this is brilliant.
The crowd were right into it.
And it's got Mongo.
The crowd the crowd were kind of into it.
Can't right in.
Well, what does Meltzer
all
says all the
matches?
time? Meltzer says all the time, got to feed off the crowd.
4 stars.
That'd be good as well. Yeah. Right. Just,
4 stars if the finish hadn't been messed up. You know what I mean? It would have been 5.
God's sake.
100%.
For goodness, it doesn't make sense.
Best match on the card so far.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt, it is. Without a doubt, it is.
What are we doing here? Right, you're killing your credibility for a joke. That's what you're doing.
It's not even for a joke. I'm just laughing at your reaction.
I genuinely enjoyed this.
I
match.
mean, you know
it
when
was
like
chaos.
you know when like Meltzer proper simps for AW, and everyone's like, "Oh, you're killing your credibility, mate." This is what Aaron does for Mongo, frankly. Like simps for Mongo.
Did you not enjoy the chaos?
No,
You found nothing enjoyable about this match whatsoever.
that's
The
correct.
best thing was the final 3 count.
But what about the fact that Mongo had upset Jarrett
Shite.
earlier in the night and Jarrett just came out and helped him anyhow?
Yeah. Long
Why the Horseman like faces? Just
storytelling.
the
It's finest.
leader is about to be the biggest babyface, and like none of it made sense. None of it made any sense.
I can't believe what I'm hearing sometimes.
Just
I think you go fat too, and you just want to be the
No, just-
devil's advocate too much.
no, right. I'm gonna actually praise
When
Jarrett.
something's good, just say it's good.
I'm gonna praise Jarrett in a way now. But would this not have been better as a tag match, and you could have Jarrett in there, actually someone who knew how to run a match, like in the match?
No.
Or just go on in 5 minutes. Does this need to be 15 minutes? I'm offended by how long this match was. I'd much rather, right, take 10 minutes off this, give it to fucking Luna and Medusa for me.
Come on, let's not say things you can't say.
No, this is. I just get that Mean Gene promo going on for 10 minutes.
That's outrageous.
Just
you don't believe that.
No,
I don't think you believe that.
It was appalling.
Right, the next match then.
I cried myself to sleep after watching that match.
The main event is a 6-man tag, no DQ match. We've got the NWO, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and 6 against Roddy Piper, Ric Flair, and Kevin Green. Kevin Green is in the Carolina Panthers. But don't think exist anymore, do they?
Yeah, Carolina Panthers still exist.
Panthers still
team.
Yeah. Still playing down the old Carolinas.
Shit kicked off after this match. Backstage, big time. And before, actually. So I've been reading.
Oh, what happened?
Some journalist doing his wrestling.
So basically, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall had creative control in the contracts, and they were saying, we are winning this match. But Roddy Piper had it in his contract that he could pick and choose which matches he won and lost. And he refused to lose this match. So that was the kind of lead up into the match where Roddy was like, well, I'm not losing this match. Afterwards, Roddy Piper and Kevin Nash got into a bit of to put it politely, a bit of a tumble in the back.
Who won?
Roddy says he won. Kevin Nash said he won. So
I think Kevin Nash won because Roddy Piper.
It's Harry's quad.
Kevin Nash. Maybe it was even then.
Yeah. It did. I mean, the finish made no sense compared to the storyline, did it? Like, it was like
no, but if they wasn't happy about it, I'm surprised they sold it like that.
Professionals, aren't they? Kevin Nash.
Well, yeah, no, but it's going against everything we thought we knew about Kevin Nash.
Don't you think? Again, right? I'm going to go Bishop again now. I'm just all over the place today. Just all right, Meltzer boy. Don't you think it would have made sense to check with the guys if they want, if they've got these in the contracts where they can pick and choose which matches they win and lose? Why don't you run that by him before you book the fucking match? Like, is that too much common sense? We're thinking of doing this match. Oh, I don't want to lose that one. Okay, well, actually, yeah, it doesn't make any storyline sense. So we will have you in it. We'll just put some random fucking Mongo in it again or something like that.
Yeah, that would have been better, but it's already been out twice.
Reggie Yates, or whatever it was called.
Yeah, but I think at the next pay-per-view, isn't it Flair and Piper versus the Outsiders as well? Again.
But without the... what is the next pay-per-view? Oh, we were covering it soon, weren't we?
Without the dead weight of 6 and Kevin Green.
I thought you did quite a good job in this match for a non-wrestler.
I thought Kevin Green was hilarious all the way through it. His
pumped,
enthusiasm was great.
Off the scale enthusiasm.
When he was doing his football shtick, Scott Hall looked very scared of him.
Yeah. Which is why these
storytelling
are two of the better wrestlers. Because I'm not being funny, if Scott Hall's in the ring with Jay Leno or David Arquette, there's no way he's going to be scared of it. But these fellas are bigger than the wrestlers.
Yeah.
It's believable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why the Mongo match was great, because when he was getting out muscled by Reggie White, he resorted to dirty tricks. It's just storytelling all the way through.
Yeah, master psychologist, I think.
Yeah.
Mongo.
Great booking.
A majestic ponytail. Just a big beefy guy in his Bears jacket.
And his taped up fingers. No one knows why he tapes up there.
No, I'm sure he's lovely, but also, no. Put him back in commentary for me.
Both.
Yes. Wrestling commentator. Yeah, wrestler and commentator.
Commentating on his own matches.
No. But don't you think for this one, anyway, just moving on from that ridiculous nonsense. the storyline. Bit rubbish, isn't it? Oh, we need to save WCW, but actually everyone's shit, so we'll just get some fucking footballer in. Like, what?
Yeah. And it worked, though. Did it not work?
Apparently so. So after this, the NWO should just finish, shouldn't they?
So, well, I've wrote here. There's not much wrestling going on. Randy Anderson then goes down. Everyone runs in.
Piper just lays him out for no reason.
No, deserved it. 100% deserved it.
So no DQ. You can do what you want.
The crowd proper pop for it as well, didn't it? Like, He just like randomly went, "Hey, you," clocked him, and the crowd went mad for it. They were like, "Ah!"
It's no DQ match.
It didn't make any sense. They had the upper hand. It was,
Yeah,
but also because the ref waiting on the outside was the guy known to be aligned to the NWO, which again we'll get to that because that didn't make any sense. So why is if it was the other way around? What the fuck? I love WCW, but I do not understand this pay-per-view.
Randy Anderson goes down.
It hurts to think about. I'm genuinely getting a headache.
Everyone jumps in the ring. Nick Patrick comes out. Oh, he's there.
He's just there.
Flair puts the figure 4 on. This is Nick Patrick, who doesn't have a job with WCW. He's dressed in ref's gear. Ric Flair puts the figure 4 on. Piper puts the sleeper on. And then Kevin Green hits a power slam on 6. Nick Patrick, he has to make the count.
He has no choice because all of NWO are down, aren't we?
Yeah, he has to make the count.
He didn't even work there.
Why is he wearing the ref's gear then?
Yeah, he got his job back there.
Tony Schiavone said Nick Patrick must have got his job back. Counts to 3. And then he celebrates with him with WCW. He's back on Team WCW. In all seriousness, something could have happened on Nitro that we're not aware of. Nick Patrick could have been...
Well, it would have been nice for him to tell us, wouldn't it? Do you know what I mean? If that did happen.
Well, are you not watching the Nitros in between?
No, I'm not.
Oh. Well, then what's the point?
I'll do my journalism. I'll do my journalism.
That's why Nick Patrick celebrated the Team WCW because he's back.
Okay.
What do you understand? Why have you waited on the best match and then a decent match? No, it was crap.
It was just dumb. That's
good celebrity wrestling matches though.
Ric Flair was great in this match though. It's on fire.
The crowd were really into it. Not gonna lie.
That's what matters.
But it just didn't make any sense. Like none of it made sense.
It makes even less
I assume
sense.
The next night Bischoff just comes and goes, "Oh, that match didn't count," and also like it's all power plan of Patrick to get his job back. But
I don't know. It makes even less sense that Scott Hall and Kevin Nash didn't want to do the job, and then they just actually let him do it.
Yep.
Maybe that's why 6 got pinned. I don't know. But you'd think they'd like get up. You wouldn't think they'd let him do that, would you? I mean, and then they just sold it for ages. They laid in the ring for ages, didn't they? So,
yeah, it did. Yeah,
it makes even less sense.
Unless it was all a ruse. I think it was a ruse.
We'll find out in the next period.
Yeah. We will.
We'll see Hogan. Let's see Hogan for 6 months. Though.
No, he's not until just had a look. He's not until Bash of the Beach.
And that's when they start building to Sting in it.
Yeah.
Terry Peters, what did old Meltzer give this?
He gave it not very good. He gave it. Trying to find my thing. Bollocks, it's gone.
Oh, he's got one job, Terry Peters.
I think it's about 1.25, 2.5.
2.5. He's trying to put his own opinion on Dave Meltzer's star ratings by halving it, make it 1.25.
I think you should apologize to Dave Meltzer right now. Just no context. Just like, sorry, Dave. See what he says. Just tweet him.
Sorry, Dave. No,
because Peters has had beef with Dave Meltzer before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is actually. Yeah, that's what I think it was. There'll be like 2 paragraphs in the Wrestling Observer on Thursday. Like, so this guy Brawl Nation comes out and apologize for what he said.
Peters hates it when Dave Meltzer calls wrestlers by the real name.
Yeah,
I do. It's Paul Levesque. Fuck off.
Yeah, but on the chaperone it says Paul Levesque, also known as Triple H.
Oh, it's how he goes by, not Paul Triple H Levesque. That seems to be He's back actually. We missed out on the news completely, didn't we?
NXT, yeah.
It's back in NXT. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, Triple H is back.
Yeah, so like that Will Smith meme where he walks in and he's like, "Oh, where's everyone gone?"
Is he has he made his on-screen appearance yet?
No, I don't believe so. He just backstage.
He needs to do it in his triple denim, doesn't
he? Yeah.
Because
he's got it ready for Cody.
There needs to be weeks of promos as well.
Cody's wearing it.
What, triple denim?
Yeah, when he comes, they're giving him a Triple H treatment, so I can only assume he comes out in the exact same.
With real long hair.
Yeah. He's taking 9 months off to grow his hair out and get some leather.
Imagine if they brought him and he did like the full entrance as Triple H.
If they announce a Raw in Madison Square Garden in January, it's happening. Yeah.
That would be great. Right then, the important things. What was the Franklin star ratings for this last match?
2 stars.
2 stars.
Ric Flair was on fire.
Dave Meltzer rated his high.
Yeah, Dave Meltzer preferred it. Yeah, it just didn't make any sense for us. None of it made sense. This was almost like that finish should have been a culmination to the NWO storyline, but it wasn't. You know what I mean? They're like, finally, WCW is defeated. And it's like, why? What are they doing?
This is like the ultimate reason of why you don't give someone creative control with which matches to win and lose.
Yeah, or if you give several people creative control, don't put them in the same bloody match.
Yeah,
as opponents. None of it made sense.
Is it the big thing of NWO? Because Hogan's not there.
Well, they were treating it like that on commentary, though, weren't they?
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? How can you beat NWO if you don't beat Hogan?
Yeah.
But Luke, to answer your question, what happens on Nitro the night after is, I'm pretty sure Ric Flair just gets beat up by all the NWO.
All right, so she's like about to square one now.
Yeah.
Cool. Did it explain why Nick Patrick suddenly?
I don't know.
No. Okay. Cool. Cool.
Nick Patrick saw the light. He didn't go back to his evil ways until the
December
angle.
Well, he didn't go back to was all, did he? They just said he did. But screwed Hogan out of the title legitimately. Yeah.
Yeah, that Bret Hart was a dick on that one.
We'll get to that. Well, we're doing that again. That's the first one we're doing twice. December.
Right.
I need Aaron's opinion on all Starcade 97.
He didn't have a tan.
Fucking tan. Yeah.
Sting didn't have a tan.
That was so stupid. But it was basically, in my opinion, they nearly royally messed up the NWO storyline on this B-level pay-per-view for no reason whatsoever. That's what I took from this.
Why do you hate celebrity wrestling?
I was like, what a stupid finish. I don't mind the celebrities. It could have been anyone in there. The crowd put more.
It's funny because you've been less positive for the celebrity wrestling than you have the rest of it. Well,
yeah, because the Mongo match was rubbish for us. And this match didn't make any sense.
We'll agree that you're wrong.
Oh, for God's sake. Terry agrees with me.
I agree with you. Mongo's shy.
Yeah, but Terry thought the first match was good.
It was. It's one of the classic WCW.
Peters is just bitter because Mongo keeps beating the Peters World Order.
It's just come from wrestled out.
Beat into real life, yeah.
Look, I think you'll find classic WCW was actually the Mongo versus Reggie White match. That's classic WCW.
WCW is normally good. I still believe that. But this pay-per-view is just nonsensical. Absolutely nonsensical.
Yeah. The only good match was the Mongo match, so
yeah. It almost felt
like... He agreed with it then.
He said yes!
I don't know what you said.
Yes!
No, it won.
Lou loves Mongo. We'll end it there. Right, final thoughts on the pay-per-view.
Gonna edit that part out.
Hey, Peters, what do you give it out of 10?
3.
3?
It was shite, wasn't it? Good start, then a miss, then good, then a miss, then a miss, then a miss, then a miss, then a miss. Shite. Who?
Yeah, Aaron, what do you give it out of 10?
5.
5.
Lots of Mongo. Lots of Mongo. Yeah. Storytelling was a bit shot on this pay-per-view. And the matches, the opening match was, which is always usually the best one on the card, was terrible.
Yeah, no need to hear Lou's opinion because he just said he loves Mongo.
For the people listening, I'm desperately wanting my opinion. 4.
I would probably give it a 4.5 to 5, just because I enjoyed the last 2 matches.
What I was going to say, it was like one of the, the original WWE Saudi Arabian shows, where nothing made sense and they just ignored it the next night anyway, so it didn't really matter. That's what this pay-per-view felt like.
Well, there was a 5-star. The review,
just without the murderous dictatorships, obviously. But,
the review I was using on 411 to follow it through with, give it an 8.
Huh. Really?
Yeah. And it was like after this. I think it was like a 2021 review.
That's very, very, very generous.
Give it an 8. Just to clarify, they also loved the Mongo match.
For God's sake. Are you really?
I'm not alone.
So, you know.
If
The
any
review,
listeners-
the review I was looking at, give it 5.5, which I guess is more.
There's two on the 411s. There's a 7 out of 10 and an 8 out of 10. So.
Wow.
For our listeners in Malaysia, get emailing us, get messaging in the DMs. Do you like Mongo?
Yeah. Let us know. Settle the debate once for all. He's filming. You know. It's
I'm
still
with
the
you,
way you
Will.
hit him. Right then, that's been. I can't remember what it was called. What was the review called?
Slamboree
Slamboree 97.
Yeah.
Shittery 97.
That was nearly Slamboree 98 for Terry Peters, wasn't it? That's why I didn't like the Mongo match, because he didn't watch it, because he watched the wrong pay-per-view. That makes sense now. It all adds up.
Just making it up as it goes along.
Slamboree 97.
Yeah, that he didn't turn it off at the video package. He just carried on watching it. That makes sense. Right then, I don't know what we're doing next week. Have we got a plan?
Biscuit. Cereal.
Oh, cereal.
Yeah,
We're doing that. Right next, we're doing cereal tier lists.
Yeah.
No, we're having a non-wrestling. The first time ever, wrestling around will not be doing wrestling. So
Hang on, are we actually doing that?
Yeah.
Promised it.
Seriously.
Cereal.
Not just cereal though. Other breakfast items. What's for dinner?
Right, we'll think about what we're doing next week. Well,
Same
maybe-
Pete just promised it live on air.
We should probably really catch up with WCW because we're about 2 months behind.
Yeah,
That is true.
Not if there's any Mongo on it, though.
Why do you say hurtful things?
But also, I mean, we're doing this live on air now, but Money in the Bank's on Saturday night, isn't it? So,
Well, we'll see, won't we?
Yeah.
Right then, that has been Slamboree 1997. Terry Peters, where can we find you?
Family Bell Nation everywhere. Not watching Mongo matches.
Outrageous. So we're definitely doing WCW next week then. We'll force you. We'll force Mongo down your throat. Aaron, where can we find you?
Yeah, find me on. Well, I will make a comeback on Twitch this week at some point. So you find me on Twitch at some point this week on the Rest Around channel.
Very nice. Well, where can we find you?
yes, Sam. Some point somewhere. Twitch.tv/wrestling. I've also downloaded Fall Guys now because it's free on
Fall Guys.
Xbox.
Fall
So
Guys is good.
I may play that as well.
I would
Getting-
like to see that.
Getting pretty
Yeah, but
good
he
at
was
it.
going to play that fish game and he never did.
Yeah, no, because I got too far into it, like playing it online. I'm playing it by myself. Same with the Untitled Goose Game.
Have you played Fall Guys before?
Well, yeah, I've been playing it since when they come out.
Oh,
Friday.
okay.
Yeah, so I'm a beast. Right, the door game, King of the Doors, and then the seesaw one. No one better.
Can't wait to witness this live on Twitch.
Yeah, get away. There's confidence with you.
I don't know when I'll do it though, because I could just have like one game at the end of one of my Wrestling Around streams. But yeah.
Right, you can find us all at Wrestling Around, or at Wrestle Around. We're everywhere: Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch. Google Wrestle Around. You will find us. The only way to find us to know when we're going to do it on Twitch is to subscribe, and you potentially get a notification.
Sometimes
Twitch hates us. Yeah, but we've cleaned up our act, so maybe we're going to start getting notifications again.
Yeah.
That is it. Right, Terry Peters, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Aaron, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Lou, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Bob Brood, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. I'm going back to the North Pole now.
Thank you, everybody, for listening. And join us next week for another episode of Wrestling Around.